first day of school has been completed, and I am back home. I did bring my Pusheen's shirt, as I said I would, and my paw gloves, very much important to our mission. So, I woke up at 7 in the morning today, um, which, a bit earlier than I was wanting to, but it was just kind of like, it was a cold night or something like that. I can't really sleep very well in cold environments, so I wake up and then go back to sleep and then wake up and go back to sleep most of the time. But I got breakfast and then we headed off to the school and stayed there. I arrived about 30 minutes before class actually started, which is pretty impressive, all things considered. And so got in and just right as you entered the place, there was like a list of names, and they divided us all into like groups of like 6 people more or less. And I was in group 2, and there was a bunch of people. There was 5 girls, and then there was this other dude with cool fucking, like, he had like half of his hair dyed like red. It looked crazy. But we, I sat down. I waited because I didn't really, I'm an introvert as fuck. I'm not the one starting the conversation. So I waited until someone else did, and it was the guy with the red hair. He just sat down and started talking, which was I can't do that. Major shout outs to that guy for just carrying the conversation. Um, but yeah, we started talking, introducing ourselves. My name is Lumi. My favorite color's purple. Um, we got to a question where it was, how old are you? And immediately I just knew what was about to happen because again, I'm like 5 years late to this high school shit. Um, got in, said I'm 20. Everyone else, 15, 15, 15. There was a 14-year-old in there. That was fucking crazy. Um, but yeah, I'm the oldest by far. Even if like we ask that later on, and like the classroom, which I'll get to, I was still the oldest by like 3 years, and it made me feel so old. But hey, at least I didn't feel out of place. That was the main thing that I was worried about. Everyone else just seemed like I was perfectly fine, just talking to people, and yeah, it was pretty fun. Um, we did a couple activities together. Um, After a while, it was recess time, and we just kind of sat, ate, continued our. We called it an introduction ritual, and yeah, we just kept talking. After a while, we were sent to a classroom. For we used to be in groups of 6 people, but then we just got put in the classroom where we're all gonna be. Um, and I got a pretty good classroom. I mean, it had the people that the group of 6 people that I did the whole introduction thing with, um, and we did a group activity. We just for fun wanted to recite the notes. You know, do re mi fa sol la ti do, and then doing it backwards, which was a fun challenge. Um, then we got brought back to there was like a whole like they brought in like ex alumni from the school to like talk how cool the experience was, and they really liked it. I liked it. I mean, so far. And then cool car. Uh, um, we got handed a couple sticky notes, and they told us write something nice about the person to your right. And so I wrote about the guy with the red hair that I mentioned. I said, he did a great job, you know, pushing like the conversation and stuff. Um, and I got a note that I have saved in my notebook because I found it so cool. By the way, check out my cool drawing. I don't know if you can see that there, but yeah. Um, so it says, so the note reads, Lumi, you are very cool. I liked your art. You look like a very talented person. I would love to watch your YouTube videos. You seem like a very nice person, and I love your hair. Fuck yes. Always gotta love the hair representation. So yeah, all in all, really good experience. I enjoyed it quite a lot. I made a couple friends, I think. I mean, we're gonna see each other pretty much for the rest of the school year. Would hope. Um, the Poglobs got complimented twice. I am quite happy about that. Because I like them too. There was this girl that came up to me and said, "Oh my god, I love your gloves. They're so cute." And she wanted to feel them, and so I took off one of my gloves and I gave it to her. Um, that was sweet. That was a highlight. But yeah, we finished up. We left, and yeah, just spent the afternoon getting some more school supplies, and that's about it. Pretty. I mean, it was the introduction day. Um, Not too much going on, but I think I'm liking the school so far, and the people in my class seem really cool, and very passionate about this experience as well. So that's something you want. But yeah, it was great. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, as always. I think I'm just gonna rest for the rest of the day. I'm a bit tired from waking up at 7 a.m. But yeah, peace.